Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Fronti.
Welcome back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show for over almost 6 years now, believe it or not. We have Gene Bleecker on the air, our guest extraordinaire and one of the marketing gurus and real estate gurus in our industry for 33 years now. How about that?
You make it sound like I should be sitting on a rock humming, you know?
Well, I'm right there
I
next to you,
I like the guru part, you know?
You
I
are
like
a
that.
guru.
You know? Yeah.
Well, nobody knows the industry, and we're going to talk about we're sitting here, and if you missed the first segment, I'm sorry, but good thing we record these, by the way. You can always see all our videos, or 1,500 YouTube videos. How about that, Gene?
I like that.
Yeah, on our channel at donandgino.com. And also, we started a daily video blog that tells you what's happening today, because the
Love
market
that.
changes every single day. And we give you what's really happening. And Gene, you'll love the videos. You've seen a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
The videos basically are 2 to 3 minutes long, maybe 4, telling you what the reports really mean, because the media, do they ever spin things?
They spin it to their liking.
And are they marketing companies, entertainment companies?
Well, I think they're companies that don't provide real adequate information. That's what I think.
Thank you. That's why we started the whole thing. And we felt that we needed to let you know what it really means. Believe it or not, you'll see this. I've seen it. The same station will have the same report. And 1 hour, they'll tell you that it's negative news. And the next hour, they'll flip and tell you it's positive news.
They just want you reading whatever they're
And
posting,
it's just one
right?
report.
Yeah.
One report does not make a trend. So the National Real Estate Cafe lets you know what's really happening. You can find out more by going to nrecafe.com, nrecafe.com, as in National Real Estate Cafe. There's over 500 YouTube videos there also, and you can get them sent right to your phone by texting NREC to the number 58885. That's NREC to the number 58885. You'll be in the know, just like being on the show right here with Gene Bleecker.
Well, I think that's brilliant that you do that, because I think being in the know is exactly what a buyer, seller, investor, somebody that's involved in real estate needs to know about how the market's changing, when's it changing, what do I need to know to be prepared for it. I think that is such great information, Don. You have no idea.
Well, just like you're always striving to know what's going on in the industry, how it's changing, and how you can help others. Your biggest strength is helping real estate professionals do a better job for their clients, and helping us. You help my Skyline team all the time. You help our industry. You help our community. And by doing that, it actually gives you a leg up, because I know us doing the radio show, us doing the videos and radio
Sure.
keeps us in the know daily. I mean, Jen, who's running the controls here, she actually researches multiple financial news and real estate news for us to help make sure we're on top of our game.
Sure.
Thank you for that, Jen. Ashley, you should be proud. It's good stuff. So, and I know you do the same thing.
Well, you have to. I mean, it's the little things that you do could be so paramount to your business, because your customers are looking at you as being leaders in the industry, leaders in business development. I think if I was a real estate agent, I would want to sit down with a Don, a Gino, a Gene Bleecker, and saying, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What are you hearing out there? What are you seeing? What should I be advising my customers? I think that's what we should be doing 24/7. And I know you do it and I do it, but I think that's why we're up here and everybody else is down there.
That's great info, and that's great stuff. And know it's different, but you can look it up on Google. Can you
Right?
trust that?
You know what?
I mean, you got to be careful what you see out there.
I like having conversations. I like going face to face, nose to nose, eyeball to eyeball. I mean, I live by that, like it a lot, because I think that's what my customers want. They want to get an unbiased opinion. Are they doing it right? Are they doing it wrong? And where they should be moving their business. I mean, I love talking title insurance, but most real estate agents want to talk to me about their business. And while you're sitting down and having a nice chat with them, it's really kind of good to roll up your sleeves and really get involved in their business.
All right. And if you just tuned in and you go, wow, this guy sounds so confident, so in the know, that's because it's Gene Bleecker of First American Title, 33-year veteran in this industry. I say veteran. I could say that because I'm in 30 years, so I'm not dating him. We're both older, but we've gone through the cycles. We've seen what real estate professionals make it and don't. And I want Gene to share with you out there how the good real estate professionals, the one you should be hiring, are changing the market? How do they differentiate themselves, and how do they help their buyers and sellers better?
Well, I think a lot of times a real estate agent, if they're really good at what they do, they talk about pocket listings. These are listings that are coming on the market that no one knows about. They get to share it with agents that they network with, so they can put a real estate transaction together even before it's ready to go. I mean, there's nothing better than people sharing information. I was at a networking meeting this morning, and this agent was talking about an Arbor Park listing that she's got a buyer looking to buy in Arbor Park, and the other agent across from the room goes, "Oh my God, I'm taking a listing next week." They were excited, they were happy, they were going to meet after the meeting, and they were going to put this transaction together. That's what strong real estate's all about, you know? You know, you talk about networking. I love the fact that there are real estate networking groups in Santa Clarita that puts together its own bus tours for agents to learn the inventory, to see what's out there, to see what's listed. They get to see the homes, they get to see the communities. Listing agents love it because there's agents out there that are actually physically previewing their property. Once again, I use this term all the time, face-to-face, eyeball to eyeball, but, you know, I believe in that. And I love that these networking organizations put together these bus tours to get people physically in there to look at their homes instead of using the internet, saying, "Oh, here's a picture of the home." I think people really need to get inside the homes
All
to
right,
get
you're
a
going
true
back
feel,
to that whole
right?
hunters versus just, fishermen,
Going
just
after
hoping something
business.
goes after their hook. They go out there and they chase down the business.
Absolutely.
So that'll tie right into the next subject about the values of differentiating themselves and their marketing efforts.
Right.
Because you help a lot of these professionals, you enlighten them of new ways to reach out to more potential buyers and sellers.
Right. I mean, I'm an advocate for so many things, but I think reaching out and creating value to buyers and sellers, I think that's the thing that I will stand on that soapbox every day and say, you got to do this. You got to get out there to showcase homes. You got to get out there to make sure your homes are previewed by so many people. You can't just go out to a multiple listing service meeting anymore to talk about your home. I mean, look at the show that you and Gino put together, the Signature Listing Program. I'm a huge advocate of what you guys do with that, because your show, the way that you promote it, the way that you entertain the audience about a home and a real estate agent, I go to YouTube and I look it up every day. I see that you get 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000 views on YouTube just because of what you're doing to help promote your business and to promote these listings. I say it's brilliance to you and the way you do this business.
Well, that just ties into a lot of the marketing pieces that Gene helps enlighten. And I was just saying, enlighten. You were part of, certain things, but other things you enlighten them and give them opportunities to, utilize to help their buyers and sellers, like Signature Listing. I don't know, without having like a Signature Listing, how do you get 10,000 buyers?
You don't.
Or sellers to look at your home?
You don't.
Not even close.
You don't.
But this system like Signature Listings, having your ads in movie theaters. I mean, I'm sure you can go on and on.
Sure.
Networking. I mean, your first question you said is, you should ask your agent is, what networking groups are you part of?
If they don't have a networking group and they just say, I work with the MLS and I post it on the system and everybody can see it, that's a great fisherman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hunter. You're a hunter. We're hunters.
Only way you survive in this industry.
That's the only way the top agents in Santa Clarita are staying on top of the game, is that they know they have to do more than just the norm to earn the 6% commission that they're charging. They have to actually go out there and meet the people,
Mm-hmm.
and put it out through social media. I think a lot of people are afraid of social media. I'm sorry.
If you aren't involved in that, it's going to be. I mean, times change. We've seen a lot of things change with the years. We mentioned at the beginning of the show, and that's what I love. And Gene, I really appreciate you taking time. You're one of the busiest guys in real estate, bar none. You're
try to be.
Well, between all the networking groups that you help put together, the marketing efforts you put together for professionals, and the amount of time and effort you put into our community. Thank you for that, by the way. You're always involved in the community. And our theme here with the Don and Gina Show since day one is, if you're not part of our community, you'll probably not be on our show.
Oh, I couldn't agree with that more. And, in the 90s, after our 94 earthquake, I mean, our industry went from 1,200 agents down to 400 agents. Agents needed to survive in this marketplace. So for them to start these networking groups to give them more added value, to make them more special, to provide more tools and services, I thought it was brilliant. And I'm glad I got involved in
I'm
it.
glad I'm part of the one that started in 94.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
CMA was 94, right?
We went a long way, you and I, in putting that group together, and now it's kind of self-sufficient, and they do their own thing, and I think it's wonderful. I'm glad that we're still part of it as active
Yes.
members, but you know what? It's a great value that they bring to the Santa Cruz consumer, and you said at the beginning, I'm going to say it again. When you sit down and you talk to your real estate agent about who do I select, if they're not part of a real estate network, a bona fide real estate network, and I'm not talking a LaTip or a BNI or things
Right.
of that nature,
Talking
I'm
real
talking a
professionals in
real
that industry.
estate network. You know what? It's time for you to move them aside and saying, you know what? You got to belong to something bigger to represent me, to sell my home for full price. And put it into escrow. I mean, that's what you got to do.
Always great information. And for all of you out there, whether you're a consumer or a real estate professional, as you can tell, there's nobody more passionate or informed than Gene Bleeker. And if you're not utilizing such a great professional that adds value to your life, not just a taker, and he's not an order taker. Order takers are useless. I'm sorry. They don't add value to our community. They don't add value to your business. They just take orders. Yay. But Gene always reaches out to help you in multiple ways. So if you're not utilizing Gene's services as a real estate professional or as a lender or as a consumer, because you have a choice, I suggest you use Gene Bleeker because
Well,
he's
thank
the
you.
best in the business.
Thank you. Can I give a shout out? I got a
If
friend
you
here
need to.
today, Ashley, and I want to bring her on to say hello. Ashley, you want to come up? Yes. Come on up.
She's so shy.
Come on, get over here. Get over here. Ashley says she's always wanted to be, get right in here. She's always wanted to be on radio, especially, she said, her number one show in the world is the Don and Gene show. Not Gino show, the Don and Gene show. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. You've been waiting all your life, all your 8 years to say yes. You got to say with more enthusiasm.
Okay. Yes.
There it is.
Hey, who's your favorite radio producer?
I don't even know any of them. Oh, my mom.
Your mother is the producer of producers, right?
Not a radio producer.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If
That's
they
your
say
mom.
it is true.
She helps us run the show. Thank you for being on the show, Ashley.
Thank you.
Great
Awesome.
job. You look beautiful today.
Anything you want to say in your final words?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I seriously don't know.
Okay, when you come back, will you come up with something great?
Yeah.
Love you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Ashley. And thank you for being part of our show. Thank you, Gene, for always adding value to our show and the industry. Love you, man.
Well, you know what? Thank you for the compliment, but the compliment really should be turned around to you. I want to say thank you for doing such an outstanding job. You know, putting the show together, it takes a lot of time, energy, a lot of sweat, and you and Gino take your Saturday mornings away from your family to do what you got to do to, make a difference in this community. So my thanks go to you.
Well, thank you, and we enjoy it. It's our favorite time of the week, and we thank you. Please stay tuned for the second half of the show. More great information to go. Always check us out at donandgino.com. Thanks again to Gene Bleeker with First American Title. Appreciate it, Gene.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
All right.